Hi friends, in this video let us discuss about void pointers. So a void pointer is a general purpose pointer. A normal pointer can store the address of its own data type variable, or we can say it can point to variable of its own data type. An integer pointer can point to an integer variable. A character pointer can point to a character variable. An integer pointer cannot point to a variable of another data type. That is, normal pointers can't point to address of different data type. But a void pointer can point to any variable. Here we have void pointer ptr. It can point to integer variable I as well as character variable c. Assigning a variable address to a pointer is called referencing. Ampersand is the reference operator. So what is dereferencing? Dereferencing is directly accessing the value of the variable instead of its memory address. Star or asterisk is the dereferencing operator. See this program, we have integer variable I equal to 10 and character variable c equal to a. Now we create two pointers, one integer pointer iptr and one character pointer cptr. Iptr stores address of I. So when we print star iptr or value at iptr, the compiler exactly knows it is an integer pointer, so it reads 4 bytes of data from the base address and we get 10. cptr stores address of c. So when we print star cptr or value at cptr, the compiler exactly knows it is a character pointer, so it reads 1 byte of data from the base address and we get a. Now, how do we dereference a void pointer? See this program, we have integer variable I equal to 10 and character variable c equal to a. Next, we have a void pointer ptr and it is assigned with address of I. Now, we print the value at ptr or star ptr using %d format specifier, and what will be the output? Will it be 10? No, we will get an error because it doesn't know which data type it's referring. So we can't dereference void pointer. Now, ptr is assigned with address of c, so it will store 2024. Now, we print the value at ptr or star ptr using %c format specifier, and again what will be the output? Again the same problem is here and we will get the error. Here the major issue is that while referencing it, the compiler doesn't know how many bytes to read. That is, if it is a character type, compiler reads 1 byte. If it is an integer or float type, compiler reads 4 bytes and so on. But for void type, this information is not known. So what is the solution to this issue? We need to typecast the void pointer into the required data type before dereferencing it. See here, we typecast to integer. So compiler will understand that this is integer type and reads 4 bytes. So it will correctly print the value 10. Now we store the address of c to ptr, and before we print it, we typecast it to character. So compiler will read 1 byte and we get the correct output a. Now let us discuss about the applications of void pointers. The best application is the malloc function. Malloc is a generic function which is used to allocate dynamic memory of any data type. It will allocate dynamic memory and returns a void pointer. Since void is a generic pointer, we can assign it to any data type like integer, character, float, etc. If we don't have void pointer and if we want to allocate dynamic memory for integer pointer, then we should have function like malloc_int and its return type must be int star. If we want to allocate dynamic memory for character pointer, then we should have function like malloc_char and its return type as char star. Similarly, for float pointer, we should have malloc float function. Similarly, for all other types, we need different malloc functions. But we can create one generic malloc function using void star as a return type. We can use this generic function to allocate dynamic memory for any data type. As malloc function returns void star, we need to typecast it to the required type. But in C, typecasting is done explicitly by the compiler. This is how we can use a pointer to create a generic function or program which will work for any data type. Now, let us discuss about pointer arithmetic on void pointers. We can't perform void pointer arithmetic on standard C like Microsoft Visual C. because in standard C, the size of void is unknown and it will throw the following error. We can perform void pointer arithmetic on GCC as the size of the void is 1. However, we can perform void pointer arithmetic on standard C by typecasting it into the required data type.
So that's all, and thank you for watching this video.